nearlydanish.com.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get ready to rumble!
All right, this is mock test 9. Okay, so this is a brand new question never been asked before, but majority of you actually did well, so round of applause. Okay, so just before we move on to the next thing, I want to share something with the newcomers. All right, so basically I'm about to show you, the old people, you've seen this before. For the new people, this is the first time you've seen this. The secret sauce to passing the test is this: get familiar with the questions, okay? So don't just read the book and expect to remember all that information. There's a lot of information. What you need to do is read the book and practice the questions as well. Make sure you go through all the quizzes more than once until you're consistently scoring 80% and above. Then rinse and repeat. Reading the book becomes easier as you go through the quizzes and vice versa. In the end, you'll be surprised that you know more about Denmark than your home country. This is what happened to me. I took the test in 2019. I actually didn't read the book. I just practiced with quizzes. I don't recommend that. Only do that if you have a high risk appetite. If you really, really want to secure that you pass the test, do this and you will pass the test. Okay. What else was I going to say? Yes, for the newcomers, let me just put this back. For the newcomers, we have a YouTube channel. So if you're here for the first time and you've missed all the previous sessions, you can catch up. We record all these sessions and we post them on YouTube. It's called Nearly Danish TV. And there is a playlist if this thing actually loads up. There's a playlist with the INDFØDSRETSPRØVEN porn and Melbourne Escapes porn. Oh, okay, I'm showing the wrong thing. Anyways, it's the channel. Go there and you can find all the videos if you want to catch up. All right, we're moving on. The pin, someone is asking for the pin. Can someone give them the pin? All right, thank you very much. You've already done that. All right, we're moving on. All right, this is a bad weak spot. Okay, so it was Christian III was the king when the Protestants, actually he led the civil war against the Catholics and he won. And that's how come Denmark is a Protestant country. This is a brand new question. Never been asked before. Way more than half of you got this wrong. Only 74 people got this right. I'm willing to bet that those 74 people have been practicing really hard, so a round of applause. Imran, the pin code is in the chat. Just scroll up. All right. Next one. This is a new question from new information in the book that was added to the book this year. right. So this is about military conscription. So I think it was April this year, the parliament decided that from 2027, military conscription will become also mandatory for women as well as men. Right now, it's only for men. And also they increased the amount of time that the people would serve, the conscripts, from 4 months to 11 months. There is definitely going to be a question about these new rules in the next test. I'm pretty sure of it, 90 something percent sure of it. So it's either going to be, I think it's going to be when does military conscription become mandatory for women? And that's in 2027. Okay, what's going on here? Next one.
Uh-oh.
Okay, actually, more people than I thought would get this right. Actually, got it right. So, round of applause. 102 people. Wait, is my math right? No, it's not. 70. So 82 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
This mock test is I think it's got a lot of new questions you've never seen before if you've been practicing with the previous tests. So only people that have really put in work would do well tonight. Next one. That was a combo breaker. 7 players dropped their answer streak of 3. But not to worry, we still have 41 questions to go. All right, this is a frequently asked question. So this is a question that you must know the answer to. And for the people that are just starting, I highly recommend, if you're just starting, start with the frequently asked questions, okay? You can find the frequently asked questions on your profile when you find it. The Kahoot ID, Liverpool FC, just scroll up, you'll see the pin there. Anyways, this thing is, I don't know what's wrong with the internet today, but it's slow. I'm not going to waste time on that. Moving on, next one. All right, we have a static top 5.
Static top 5.
Also frequently asked. Okay, so there's the short education, medium education, and long education. The medium one takes 3 to 4 years. And the long one is 5 to 6 years. Actually, this is not FAQ. I think it's the long one that is FAQ. But anyways, 94 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Like I always say, like I've said many, many, many times, if you're not doing well, don't feel bad. You're just figuring out what you don't know. And afterwards, you can, go and fix those mistakes. Next one. That's another combo breaker. So I think we've had 3 combo breakers this evening already. All right, next one. right, round of applause. All right, so Denmark had to give up Norway because they formed an alliance with the wrong side, and Napoleon actually lost the war. Okay, so 31 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
This is a semi-frequently asked question. Can someone share the pin, please, with Jordy? All right. So at the moment, we have Sakura at number 1, Nazar at 2, C3PO at 3, A1 at 4, and EIS at 5. 4 players lost their streak of 4. On to the next one.
Uh-oh.
Okay, another weak spot. So today's mock test is not a simple one. Okay, so it's meant to stretch you a bit, and I can see it is stretching you guys. Sorry about that,
Now you know what you don't know.
but it's better you make these mistakes here than you. It's better to make the mistakes here than to make them in the test. Okay, 57 people got this right. Round of applause. This is about the referendums about the EU. Since Denmark joined the EU, and there have been 9 of them. The most recent one was in 2022. All right, next one. The top 5 has been almost completely reshuffled. C3PO at number 1, A1, EIS, Kawa, and Teddy. 6 players reached an answer streak of 6.
Excellent.
Next one. Vinitz, thank you. All right, 15.8. So we have 80, sorry, man, my math is off today, man. Is 53 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
This is a frequently asked question, so please get it right next time. A frequently asked question is a question that you must know the answer to. Maybe this is loaded up. And, oh God, it's gonna take ages again to load up. Okay, so for all the newcomers, people that haven't started practicing, that are, looking for the quickest way, start with the most frequently asked questions, okay? There's about 200 of them, and these questions are the questions that appear the most have appeared the most in all the previous tests. So this question about when women got the right to vote has appeared in 12 tests. So this has the highest probability of showing up on the next test, and so on and so forth. So there's 4 of them. This set of questions have the first highest probability, second highest probability, third one, and fourth one. Okay? Start with those and then do the 14-day challenge. That's my recommendation. All right, next one. And the only way you can do a 14-day challenge is if you have a profile. Okay, Lou has a streak with 9 correct answers in a row. Wow. That's a perfect score.
Perfect score.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. Yes, and that's the updated percentage of the new book. All right, so Amelia DeForest won Eurovision in 2013 with the song Only Teardrops. I don't know, this has never been asked before. So this mock test is a lot of brand new questions that have never been asked in a previous test. And this is the reason why I say don't just rely on, practicing with previous tests, because they could throw you any one of these curveball questions and you'll be stuck. Okay. 71 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
It's a lot of people, man. I think this is the fourth combo breaker. Okay. Yeah, Teddy. I think I've updated all the way up to chapter 6. I still have like 1 or 2 sections, but 98% of it is done. So, yeah. Some of you might notice that I've reset some of the quizzes. So please, I apologize in advance for that. But that will soon end. Okay, up loosenings that. So this is the right to call a new election, and it's only the prime minister that has that right. 77 people got that wrong. 112 of you got that right. Round of applause. Static top 5.
Static top 5.
44 players reached an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
Okay. Okay, 141 of you got this right. 53 people got it wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
By the way, all these mistakes will show up on your profile and then you can fix them later. 5 players just hit an answer streak of 6. Well done. All right.
Excellent.
Only 39 people got this wrong. That's from chapter 5 as well. We still have a static top 5.
Static top 5.
Sko is back in the game 3 in a row.
Excellent.
All right, next one. All right. Only 9 people got this wrong. 183 people got it right.
Wow!
All right, so Head is back in the game with 3 in a row.
Great job.
Yes, guess the Dana room. This is a frequently asked question. So for the 24 people that got this wrong, please get it right next time. Soul Bankster is back with an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
Oh my! He's on fire!
You're the guy that asked the question today in the group, right? Anyways, we have a static top 5.
Static top 5.
We have C3, PO, EIS, Kawa, Teddy, and Cassie. These are well-known names, so well done to you guys. Next one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this one I'm, I was being a bit harsh on you guys. This is obviously, after the First World War and when Denmark reunited with Sønderjylland in 1920. But I wanted to see the people that would get the specific day and month. Well, in this case, the month, because all the days are the same here. But yes, 100 of you got that right. So now, nice round number. Round of applause. That reshuffled the top 5. Aggie 45 is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Great job!
Next one. The first parliament was Rigsdagen, and it had Folketing and Landsting. Okay, how many people got this wrong? 48. Excuse me. Static top 5.
Static top 5.
3 players reached an answer streak of 15, so you only got 2 wrong
Excellent.
so far. Let's see what happens next.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I messed up with this. But anyways, congrats to 111 of you guys. Next one. Static top 5.
Static top 5.
VB is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Great job!
I just talked about this. All right, so it was on the 1st of June, 2022. There was a referendum about scrapping the defense opt-out with the EU. And a majority of people voted yes to scrap the opt-out. Let me see. 52 people got this wrong. Get it right next time. C3PO climbing the charts now on the podium at number 3. Jenseman is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. All right, so the parliamentary principle was created in 1901, but it was written into the Constitution in 1953, and that was the last time the Constitution was changed. How many do we have here? 54 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Please get this right. This is semi-frequently asked question. All right, static top 5. 5 players lost their answer streak of 3. We're getting to the halfway point now. Okay, brand new question from chapter 6 under Denmark's sites. So that's a whole, well, it's not a whole new chapter, but there's a lot of information there. And actually, this is from the introduction of that. And well, I'm not surprised that a lot of you got this wrong. But this information is in the book. And for all the people that got this wrong, I think it's 118 people.
Now you know what you don't know.
Check out that chapter 6 because you're going to get at least one question from the Denmark's sites. So please spend some time on that. Next one. Simona is now in. 11 players lost their answer streak of 4. Tonight is a tough night. Sorry about that. But we only have 31 days. So I'm trying to, stretch you guys a bit so you can quickly figure out what you don't know and go plug those knowledge gaps. Right. So if you haven't made that list for the political parties, all the political parties in parliament, when they were created, who's their leader, and when they were voted into parliament, please make that list because there could be questions about that. All right. 60 people got this wrong. I think that was C3PO fell out of the top 5. Cassie now at number 3 on the podium. Simona at number 4. Graceful at 5. EIS and Kawa at number 1 and 2. Maha is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Excellent.
Yes, the details of the political parties are in the book. Next one. I think there's already, anyways. This is the most frequently asked question. I'm hoping that the majority of you actually get this right, but let's see. Okay, so this is really good. Well done. So for the 8 people that got this wrong, as I showed you on the frequently asked question, this is the most frequently asked question. So if there's any question that you must know the answer to, it's this. When women got the right to vote in Denmark. And that happened in 1915. So this has the highest probability of showing up on the next test. It's relevant for both Infosatspråven and Melbourne. All right. We have a static top 5.
Static top 5.
12 players reached an answer streak of 7.
Excellent.
All right, we are past the halfway point now. Okay, so 21 people got this wrong. You can keep getting voted into parliament as long as you can convince voters to keep voting for you. Rishi is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. Yes, this is not the frequently asked question, but well, majority of you got this right.
Excellent.
Static top 5.
12 players have reached an answer streak of 9. Well done. This is a frequently asked question. Let's see how you guys do. Chancellor Gal Falil. 45 of you got this wrong. This is a frequently asked question, so please make sure you fix this knowledge gap. Your mistakes will appear on your profile. Okay, so I think we've had a static top 5 2 times in a row.
Static top 5.
25 players have reached an answer streak of 4.
Great job!
Next one. Okay, so 66 people got this wrong. In Denmark, there is no government mandated minimum wage. The minimum wage, well, the wages are decided in the collective bargaining agreements. Okay, 124 people got this right. Now, these guys in the top 5, you guys are not budging, man. Well done. 10 players dropped their answer streak of 4. Next one. All right. So actually, I think the European Parliament elections was this year. Can't remember what month it was. But anyways, 45 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Fix it. It will be in your profile. So Cassie, you got that wrong. Oh man. Okay. Cassie fell out. Simona now on the podium at number 3. Graceful at number 4, and Thao Ting. This guy is always in the top 5, man. Round of applause to Thao Ting, man. Well done. EIS has held that number 1 spot, and Kawa, this is impressive, you know. Well done.
Great job!
Okay, moving on. Frequently asked question. All right. Okay. Statics top 5. I don't know if I mentioned already, but we have our Danish values session on Wednesday. So please come if you'd like to learn about Danish values. The Danish values are the last 5 questions in the test, and if you fail more than one of those questions, you fail the whole test. So please, it's important. On to the next one. All right, round of applause. You guys are doing all right, you know.
Static top 5.
Mac is the highest climber, up 6 places.
Excellent.
Okay, well done. This is from chapter 5, literature. Okay, 3 players lost their answer streak of 8. We are getting to the end of the history section. This is a frequently asked question. Only 8 people got this wrong. Well done. I think this is the third static top 5 in a row.
Static top 5.
Dime is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Great job.
All right, so we have 3 more questions in the history section, and then we're going to current affairs. Right. The bridge was inaugurated in the 90s. How many people got this wrong? 51. That's a significant number. That's a frequently asked question, so please make sure you get that right. Someone fell out. C3PO is back in. Thao Ting moved up a notch. EIS and Kao holding number 1 and 2. Simona on number 3. 5 players just hit an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
Uh-oh.
Okay, this was a tough one. It's from chapter 5, literature. Way more than half of you got this wrong. Well,
Now you know what you don't know.
pay close attention to chapter 5. There's at least always one new question from there. This was a combo breaker. Okay, I'll have a look at that. Okay, Moving on to the next one. So last question in whatchamacallit, the history. All right. Lars von Trier. All right, so that was the last question from history. We're moving to current affairs. At the moment, we have EIS, Kawa, Tao Ting, C3PO, and Simona in the top 5. G is the highest climber, up 9 places. Wow! I know it's been a tough session. Anyways, we're moving on to current affairs now. I will be discussing the theme of the question. All right, so the theme of this question is the government. So the government is the prime minister and his or her ministers. And Matthias Tesfaye is currently the child and education minister. There is a quiz under current affairs on your profile. Yeah. Here, that focuses on the government. So for the newcomers, this one. All right, moving on. Bao Ting made a mistake and got kicked out of the top 5. C3PO back in the top 5. Well done.
Great job.
Simona moving up again, and Naza is back in the top 5. 3 players just hit an answer streak of 5. Yeah, maybe he's a bit slow today. I don't know. Okay, so the theme of this is Danish excellence in the world stage. In this case, it's about an athlete, a swimmer, that won the gold medal in the 100-meter butterfly in the Paralympic Games held in Paris this year. Do I think this is going to show up? No. Probably one of the Olympic gold medals will show up, but just in case it does, it's here. We've seen it. I think there were 2 gold medals from the Paralympic Games and 2 gold medals from the Olympic Games for Denmark. And this was one of them. Okay, next one. Wow. Wow! Kawa is now number 1. Okay. We got Kawa, EIS, C3PO, Nazar, and CGA. 15 players just hit an answer streak of 3.
Great job.
You got 8 questions to go. This is current affairs, yes. All right, so the theme of this is you can't say political parties, but this is the parliament. And Soren Gell is the speaker in parliament. 102 of you got this right.
Great job.
More of you, I think what, 88 people got this wrong. Please make sure you get this right. We have a static top 5.
Static top 5.
3 players just hit an answer streak of 17. Wow. Wow! Well done. 7 questions to go. right. So the theme of this is famous dead people. Someone was asking about a way to find the current affairs in the group. I'll just show you. So in the group, Danish citizenship test, click on the discussion tab, and it's the second post under featured. Click on that, and you will find basically, like, for instance, that we just saw this there, and this is the second one that won the gold medal. So basically all the stuff is in here. I'm creating questions from all of these, and we're practicing on those questions. So this is the source. So if you want to get a leg up, just go check this before the sessions. All right. I hope that answered that person's question. Can't remember who asked it. But anyways, we're moving on. What's going on here? Okay. Okay, moving on. At the moment, we have Kawa EISC3 as a static top 5.
Static top 5.
KK11 is back in the game.
Great job.
We've got 6 questions to go. Yes, so the inauguration of the supercomputer called Gefion. The king. This was what? 4 days ago. I don't think this is gonna show up in the test. If there's any event that's happened in the royal family, I think if there's any event that will show up that happened in the royal family, I think it's the first state visit from Iceland, the president of Iceland and her husband. I think it has a very high likelihood of showing up in the next test, but this fits the theme, so it's here. And in case it shows up, we've seen it. Next one. Static top 5 again. Three players lost the answer streak of 3. We're moving to Danish values now. Okay, so like I said before, we're going to have a Danish value session on Wednesday. The trick with the Danish values questions is you need to understand, how will I put it? You have to approach it with a bit of a broad perspective. What does that mean? You have to understand the theme of the question. Okay, now I know that I can make like 100 questions, right? And put them on the website and you practice, but none of those questions are going to show up on in the test. The best way is to prepare you for any question, okay? And these Danish values questions follow a pattern. They follow themes, okay? And I'll give you an example. One of the themes is, for instance, this one is child protection. And another theme is leasteling, so gender equality. We'll talk about those on Wednesday, but I'm just giving you an example. So once you understand that, right, when you look at a question, you ask yourself, what's this question about? And once you can understand what the question is about, it will lead you to the answer. Bear in mind, the answer is either yes or no. So these questions are not difficult, okay? You just need to understand what's this question about and what context is this question in. And once you understand that, it will lead you to the right answer. Okay, moving on. Okay, next one. All right, well done. You guys are doing well in this.
Excellent.
Only 7 people got that wrong out of 189. Okay, next one. Someone is asking if I could do the Danish values on Sunday instead of Wednesday. Nah, man. We're gonna do it on Wednesday. And if you miss it, just watch the video. In fact, there's another video. There's already a video on YouTube. So we're gonna do a similar session to that. Matter of fact, let me show you the video for the people, and it will show you what to expect actually. So, on the site under Danish values, you will see where's Danish values? Ah, shucks, it's not here. It's on your profile. Anyways, whatever. Let's move on. So, under videos, right? When you're on the channel, my internet is slow today, man. It's just taking forever to load things. Okay, so click on popular. Okay, the second most popular video is the Danish values video. We're going to be doing basically exactly this session, but with the updated questions, right? And I'm going to be testing, can you pinpoint the theme of the question? Because that's the important thing. That's the important skill to have for these questions, because they could be any questions. And also they're beginning to repeat themselves. So the same questions, like I think 2 questions were repeated questions the last time. Anyways, enough of that. Let's finish this so you guys can go to bed. Next one. Two questions and we're done. Okay. Static top 5 Kawa, man. Wow. Wow. Why am I saying wow? Because I think she only started last week or something. This is impressive. And this should give you guys hope, you know? So someone that started, what, last week or a couple weeks ago is, you know, consistently scoring in the top 5. So this is hope, okay? You can do it. You can do it. It doesn't matter if you started today. We have 31 days to the test. You can do it. Mark my words. Put in the work. Don't procrastinate. Don't faff around. Just put in the work, put your head down and put in the work, and you'll ace this, okay? 2 questions and we're done. And this was not an easy Kahoot. All right, next one. Kawa won this one, man. Round of applause to Kawa. Bao Ting is usually the guy that ends up at number 1, but he's at number 5 right now. Okay, so Samba is back with an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
Kawa, EIS, NASA, CGA, Bao Ting, top 5. Last question. All right, 8 people got that wrong. NASA at number 3. EIS at number 2, and I think Kawa at number 1, yeah? All right, and then we have CGA and Bao Ting, number 4 and 5.
NearlyDanish.com.